As the guards checked him, the man smiled like he was ready. Before he stepped inside, he had prepared for everything. He first asked a friend, who calmly explained that dying in prison wasn't the real nightmare. What scared him most was that inmates would see his soft skin and pick him as the easiest man to break. His face went pale, and his hands started to shake. Given his body type, his chances of survival were almost zero. Luckily, he had enough money to hire serious help. He hired a combat expert to make him prison ready. Every morning, he let a scorpion sting him, forcing his body to build resistance. After that, the training got much harder. For example, when he did squats, he had to set a blade under himself so he couldn't slack off. He also had to lie on a bed of thick ice blocks, covered in mint oil. The trainer struck him with a leather whip, and he screamed until morning. Next came close combat training, where gloved fists kept smashing into his face. At lunch, he choked down thick nutrition shakes to make his body stronger. After finishing weapon class, he faced brutal finger joint training. The trainer pinned his left hand open and ordered him to pick a finger. The man picked the finger of friendship, but the second he copied the move, the trainer bent it back hard. The room echoed with his screams. 6 brutal months passed under non-stop training. At last, his expensive training turned into real prison survival skills. He could break hard bricks with his bare hands and rest on steel nails without getting a single scratch. Finally, he shattered the final board and passed the trainer's test. On the prison bus, the smaller inmates sobbed in their chains, but he remained calm and composed. The big guy thought his soft look meant easy prey, until one quick joint lock dropped him screaming. Once inside, he needed everyone to know he was no target. He walked up to the old-timer and asked, "Who's the most dangerous here?" The old-timer pointed to a giant inmate who looked bigger than anyone there. This guy always went after good-looking inmates first. The man stepped forward and challenged him before the whole yard. The brute stepped up and barked that he would teach him a lesson. But after just a few moves, the man used a finger lock and broke 2 of his fingers, leaving him completely subdued. Next, he knocked the white gang leader flat in front of everyone. After that, inmates lowered their eyes and stepped aside whenever he passed. He stood before the inmates and laid down new rules to stop violence. Soon, fighting meant the infirmary, solitary, and another visit from him. Anyone who broke the rules, he handled face to face. Over time, enemies started trading favors instead of throwing punches. Old gangs stopped choosing sides by skin color or faith. The yard looked more like a calm campus than a prison. Everyone finally ate, trained, and slept without fearing another prison fight.